Oh my fucking god. I swear oh my god. I'm seriously tripping. What the fuck did we just see? This is a rare occurrence for me. Literally, this is a rare occurrence for me where I'm like, what the fuck did we just see? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys the results from the horror show at Extreme Rules. I'm literally, like, flabbergasted with how crazy this card was. Legitimately, I'm, like, tripping out. This, by far, was probably the most insane show, pay-per-view ever in history. Literally, ever in history. And we kick things off with the kickoff show. Kevin Owens versus Murphy in an effort to prevent Murphy from getting involved in the eye versus eye match, which I'm going to be talking about in this video later on. It was a pretty good match. Pretty good. I would say a 3-star match. Back and forth matchup, obviously. In the end, Kevin Owens hit Murphy with a stunner to pick up a victory. Crazy. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It showed how much respect Owens has for Mysterio, you know, and oh my god, this is nuts. Alright, you guys, now, alright, so to kick off the main card itself, we have a tables match. We had a tables match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles between the New Day and, of course, the team of Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. It was pretty impressive. It was an incredible matchup. I would say that match was like 3-star, 4-star match worthy, but and here's the thing: the New Day held the tag titles since April, since after WrestleMania, where Big E picked up a massive victory over The Miz and Jey Uso in a unique triple threat match, which was absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. But Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura was able to put Kofi Kingston through a table. Thus, they are now the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which I believe this now makes Cesaro's second SmackDown Tag Team title, if I remember correctly, because I know that, yeah, I believe second SmackDown Tag Team title. He's been Raw Tag Team Champion, I think 3 times. With Sheamus, once with Tyson Kidd. He's had quite a few tag team title runs. This would actually be also Shinsuke Nakamura's 3rd championship ever in WWE. Obviously holding the United States Championship the first time, the Intercontinental Championship, and now the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I mean, I gotta hand it to them. It was pretty clever for Cesaro and Nakamura to pick a tables match, considering the fact that that happened 2 nights ago. So big congrats to Cesaro and Nakamura on becoming the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Now, I'm going to do a question of the day. And I want you guys to comment below your guys' answers. Because I want you guys because I want to hear from you guys. Okay, here's the question of the day. Do you think that Sasha Banks and Bayley have all the gold in the women's division? The Raw Women's title, the SmackDown Women's title, and the Women's Tag Team titles. Do you guys think they hold all the gold? Because this matchup, Bayley defended her SmackDown Women's Championship against Nikki Cross, with obviously Sasha Banks in Bayley's corner, Alexa Bliss in Nikki Cross's corner, and Nikki Cross came so close, this close, but Bayley, using one of Sasha Banks' brass knucks, hit Cross in the gut, hit her with that maneuver. I don't even know what that move, I don't even know what she calls that move, and she picked up a victory to retain the SmackDown Women's title. Then, later on, just two matches later, Sasha Banks goes up against Auska for the Raw Women's title. With the help of Bayley, Sasha Banks defeated Auska to win her 5th Raw Women's title. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Sasha Banks was gonna hit Auska with the Women's Tag Team title. Auska was about to hit Sasha with the green mist, but instead she accidentally hit the referee. Bayley grabs his t-shirt, his referee shirt, and counts the 1, 2, 3. And supposedly Sasha Banks is the new Raw Women's Champion. Do you guys think that's true? Comment below. I'm seriously, this is controversial here. But if you think that's controversial, this next matchup, Apollo Crews versus MVP for the United States Championship. Originally, that was supposed to take place, but as Tom Phillips said during the broadcast, he said that Apollo Crews had failed a pre-match physical exam because of an injury that he sustained at the hands of Bobby Lashley a number of weeks ago. And apparently, the match ended in a no contest. And supposedly, MVP won the match by forfeit. That doesn't mean anything. So obviously the match did not take place. We could see the match take place at some point, but until then, I mean, Apollo Crews is still the United States Champion. Now, I'm gonna give you. You know what? That was the first question. I'm gonna give you a second question. How demented can Seth Rollins be? Okay? Because this next matchup, Seth Rollins, Rey Mysterio, eye for an eye. How do you win? No pinfalls. No submissions. No countouts. No DQ. Only way to win is to extract the eye from your opponent. I mean, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. The match was back and forth. It was incredible. It was incredible. It was incredible to show off how twisted Rey Mysterio can get. Do not get me wrong on that. But the way the match ended, I'm sure so glad I didn't eat. Okay, because no. I probably would have went into my bathroom and just puked for days. So, by the way, shout outs to Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored or anything, I just love Dr. Pepper. You can never go wrong with a bottle of Dr. Pepper. But anyway, Seth Rollins, so Rey Mysterio extracts the right eye, shows off the right eye, and it looked like it was what you call it? It kind of looked like a glass eye. If you really looked at the eye, it kind of looked like a glass eye. But Seth Rollins took him right back onto the corner of the diamond plate steps, and the eye popped out. The eye popped out entirely, and the match was over. Seth Rollins backed off, and he started puking. I was literally, my eyes were closed. I could not see it. I was too disgusted. I swear. I mean, don't get me wrong. Rey Mysterio wanted the match, but not in the way he was expecting. Luckily, there is a bit of good news, which apparently, if I don't remember exactly, I don't remember exactly what Charlie Caruso said, but she said that if that the trainers had said that Rey Mysterio was going to be taken to a hospital in Orlando, and that if and that if the eyeball is still intact with his head, then there might be a chance he'll be able to get his vision back. So that is a bit of good news, but I swear that was just absolutely brutal. That was just way too brutal. I hope we don't get that again. No. No. Hashtag no more eye for an eye. That's the new hashtag, okay? My God. Whew. Alright, you guys, now we move on to the WWE title between Drew McIntyre, the champion, Dolph Ziggler, the challenger. Drew McIntyre, a few weeks ago, told Dolph Ziggler, you get to pick the stipulation. He did not just pick one, he picked a multitude of them. Extreme Rules, only for him. No countouts, no DQ, only for him. Should Drew McIntyre get counted out or disqualified, then he loses the title to Dolph Ziggler. Basically, Dolph Ziggler was ensuring that he walks out as WWE champion. Did that work out so well? No, because even though Dolph Ziggler gave Drew McIntyre everything he had. Ooh, excuse me. Dr. Pepper. Even though Dolph Ziggler gave Drew McIntyre everything he had, oh my God, the closing moments was absolutely nuts. Dolph Ziggler was about to deliver a super kick, but then Dolph Ziggler took a claymore to the face, and thus 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre still WWE champion. And of course, he even admitted, who can stop him? Nobody can. He can't give a wink and left. I have to admit, I kind of agree. I mean, I don't see Drew McIntyre losing the title anytime soon. I mean, if anything, he could potentially lose it, like at some point in the fall, which is possible. However, at the same time, he could also lose the title next month at SummerSlam, which is a possibility, but of course, you never know. You never know what can happen. Alright, you guys, now we move on to the Wyatt Swamp fight. Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman. Bray Wyatt sitting in the middle of the street in his chair. Braun Strowman comes in a truck. The fight is on. Braun Strowman is tied up to a chair. Chained up into a chair, mind you. And it was absolutely nuts. He got bit. He got bit by a snake. Supposedly, a version of Alexa Bliss showed up and showing off Braun's past. Obviously, for Mixed Match Challenge, Alexa Bliss telling Braun that they could be together forever, and it was absolutely incredible. It was absolutely crazy, honestly. I'm not even going to say anything more except that the match ended with both Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in the water, and thus the Fiend showed up. So you know that Braun Strowman did not defeat Bray Wyatt. Neither did Bray Wyatt defeat Braun Strowman. So I guess in a way, it was a bit of a... I guess it was a draw. I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, that... Oh my God. That was just absolutely nuts. But guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, not only the question of the day, but your thoughts on this, on the show, because I'm like seriously tripping out. I don't even know how to describe it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Obviously, with the YouTube algorithm, helps out. And also, too, guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All 3 of my links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you would like to send me, I know that we're still under a pandemic. But if you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me for me to open up on the channel, My address will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out. My God.